Wike Amaechi feud escalates. 2027 political landscape rumbles. Good day and welcome to Naija Anchor News. We're tracking a rapidly intensifying political standoff in Nigeria that's sending ripples through the upcoming 2027 elections. The long-standing rivalry between Nyesom Wike, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, and former Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amaechi, has exploded into a full-blown media war this week, fueled by accusations of national debt and a battle for political supremacy. The latest saga in this high-stakes political drama dropped on July 3, 2025, when Minister Nyesom Wike launched an explosive public attack against his predecessor, Rotimi Amaechi. Wike didn't hold back, directly accusing Amaechi of plunging Nigeria into colossal debt. During his tenure as Minister of Transportation, specifically citing the accumulation of Chinese loans that he claims significantly burdened the nation. This isn't just about past policies. Wike's aggressive stance is strategically timed, targeting Amaechi's increasingly prominent role within the opposition coalition that's already warming up for the 2027 general election. Wike, ever the political strategist, seems to imply that this opposition movement is being spearheaded by leaders with questionable financial legacies. So how did we get here? This recent flare-up isn't out of the blue. Rotimi Amaechi has been noticeably active in recent weeks, steering opposition activities towards the African Democratic Congress (ADC), a move clearly aimed at building a formidable front against the current administration of President Bola Tinubu in 2027. Wike's fiery press briefing on July 3rd was, in essence, a direct counterpunch, strategically delivered just as Amaechi was gaining momentum with these coalition events. It's a classic political chess match, played out in the full glare of the media. But why now? The timing is everything in politics, and this escalation is a calculated maneuver with the 2027 elections firmly in sight. Both Wike and Amaechi are fiercely jockeying for the dominant political voice, not just in their home state of Rivers, but across the national landscape. Wike's primary objective here is clear: to discredit Amaechi's credibility by directly linking him to Nigeria's economic strain. It's an attempt to shape the public narrative and paint Amaechi as fiscally irresponsible. This could also be a preemptive strike, aiming to undermine Amaechi's reputation before his influence within the opposition solidifies further. And where is this intense verbal warfare heading? Expect to see a significant escalation in rhetorical exchanges. We've already witnessed the power-hungry versus childish insult standoff in June. This is likely to intensify as both camps ramp up their public messaging. Their respective supporters are already being mobilized across social media and traditional press, each side vying to claim the moral high ground. This ongoing feud could have significant ramifications for national coalitions, potentially causing internal friction or even a leadership reshuffle within the opposition as 2027 draws closer. At its core, this isn't simply a political spat. It's the latest chapter in a deep-seated, protracted rivalry between Wike and Amaechi. Their animosity stretches back years, rooted in the complex and often turbulent Rivers State power dynamics. From their shared history as political allies who became fierce rivals, spanning roles as governor, minister, and crucial political backers, their clashing ambitions have consistently fueled this conflict. Both men are fundamentally driven by a desire to control the political narrative in Rivers and leverage that influence onto the national stage. The immediate and long-term consequences of this feud are significant, impacting public perception, coalition dynamics, and even the focus of national discourse. For public perception, Wike's strategy is designed to erode Amaechi's trustworthiness among voters by portraying him as fiscally irresponsible. Amaechi in turn will undoubtedly mount a vigorous defense, likely highlighting infrastructure projects delivered during his ministerial tenure. Regarding coalition dynamics, this internal fracturing within the opposition could create delays in their cohesion as 2027 approaches, especially if Amaechi's allies feel targeted. And in terms of media coverage, this field is currently dominating political headlines across Abuja and Rivers State, unfortunately shifting focus from critical governance issues to personal sparring. Looking ahead, a sustained public duel could very well realign Rivers State's political structures, potentially seeing some pro-Amaechi stakeholders pivot towards Wike if momentum swings. Critically, there's a risk that vital policy debates around issues like national debt, transportation infrastructure, and economic recovery could be overshadowed by these personal attacks. Ultimately, Unchecked feuding could severely damage the perceived unity and seriousness of the opposition coalition as we head into the crucial 2027 election season. This isn't merely a petty squabble, it's a meticulously calculated power play, with significant implications for Nigeria's political future. We will continue to monitor these developments closely. That's our special report for today.